Round 4 of the Dextro Energy Triathlon World Championship Series here in Hamburg. 12,000 age group athletes had a chance to race on this course. Now it's time for the men. 25-degree water temperature. No wetsuits obviously being worn today. The air temperature an almost perfect 26. A little bit of initial cloud cover. Denis Vasiliev, the younger brother of Ivan, taking it out very quickly. You can see the absolute madness as they go through the 350-meter mark. One opening 1,000-meter leg and then a smaller 500-meter section. And look at the size of the crowds. They expected 250 to 300,000. In fact, it is Vasiliev out of the water, but just behind him, Petzold, as well as Brakankov into that bunch. There is Ferdino, a great swim for him. Brad Kollefeld into that bunch as well. Tim Don with a great opening swim as he goes back in. Silva from Portugal, the 20-year-old talent. The crowd, they're 10 and 12 deep. It's absolutely famous for the noise that they can make here, and it will be Vasiliev coming out of the water next to Mickey Petzold. The two Vasiliev brothers along with Dmitry Polyansky and Brakankov, so it'll be 4 Russians in the top 7 out of the water, about a 300-meter run up towards City Hall, and you can see the Russians coming. Tim Don, what a great swim for that man here today as he gets ready to head out. Ferdino in the perfect spot. It's 8 laps, 40 kilometers. Not a hill on the course, but very technical. About 15 or 16 corners on each lap. A group of 13 men now making a breakaway very early on this bike ride. Couple big names back further. That is Simon Whitfield along with the likes of Jared Shoemaker as we go back up to the leaders, and all eyes will be on Ferdino for sure. The crowd's expecting something big from the man. One of the other big Germans not in the field today, Daniel Unger, missing in action, and certainly he has been a crowd favorite with 2 victories on this course. And now 30-plus men into the lead group. The chase group down by almost 65 seconds. A bit of a breakaway now happening late on the bike course, and that's Denis Vasiliev and Mark Freda. The 2 of those guys have got about an 18 to 20 second gap, getting ready to head out on to the start of the 4-lap run course. The chase pack came all together, 50-plus men, so Shoemaker and Whitfield along with Ivan Brania will be in that large group of about 50 men expected in the transition zone, and there they are, coming off the bike. Jan Ferdino will be one of the athletes to look out for. Brad Kollefeld in there as well. Bevan Doherty, we'll see if he's able to repeat the magic he did earlier on in Sydney. Hamburg notorious for some very fast running, and it is going to take some magic out there on the course. Sven Rieder are pushing the pace. Jan Ferdino, there is Gomez. Timmy Don just over his shoulder. Don winning the big high V triathlon in the last month, so we know that he's running fast. Late into the run, and now it is Gomez pulling away from Ferdino. The 2 of them working incredibly hard. 30-plus seconds back to the trio that includes Tim Don, Sven Rieder, and Brad Kollefeld. Gomez trying desperately. He has surged 3 or 4 times in the last few kilometers. Look at the fatigue on his face. Jan Ferdino with the home crowd support. He's trying to go with them. These 2 guys absolutely obliterating the field. Look at how far the rest are behind them, about 30-plus seconds. These guys are running incredibly fast out there, but it is Jan Ferdino and Javier Gomez who are having an incredible run right now, well under 29:30 pace, and just a bit of a gap now happening. Gomez trying to get away, Ferdino trying to hold on. These guys are having a duel out there. 2 of the finest men to ever race in ITU triathlon. They come back into the crowd. Bell lap to go. They have been together now for about 22 minutes. There is Timmy Don back in 3rd spot. Sven Rieder beside him. Brad Kollefeld, Tuberlinski as well. 4 of those men fighting it out for the bronze medal. But the fight now comes down to Gomez. He has bridged away from Jan Ferdino. Ferdino now back by about 8 to 10 seconds. The crowd trying to will him on. But Gomez, who has lost this race twice in the last few hundred meters, is not going to do it today. He will hold on for his first victory in almost 2 years, now tying Simon Whitfield for the most wins of men still actively racing on the ITU circuit. What an incredible day. Javier Gomez claims victory. It has been a great month to be Spanish. The soccer team, the tennis team, the cycling, and now today the triathlete. Javier Gomez puts Spain back on the map. Here comes Ferdino. He will claim 2nd and move into #1 in the rankings. What a great day for Ferdino. And 3rd, just about to come in across the line. Tim Don will use those magic legs in the last few hundred meters. He'll take bronze. Sven Rieder will be 4th place. And as they come in across the line, fatigue on the faces of these men. What an incredible run. Ranked number 1 at the end of the day. The crowd will be happy to see Jan Frodeno as he stands tall here in the Dextro Energy Series. Crowds came out and they were pleased. They saw their man at the top of the rankings at the end of the day. And now time to celebrate. It's time for the historic beer drink. Javier Gomez, I think, is going to get a bit of a splash here, and there they go. Ceremonial drinking, Tim Don enjoying another solid performance. Jan Frodeno, number 1 in the world at the end of 4 races.